Brooklyn. Here we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And Brooklyn is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Nets will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. For the Hawks over the last few years, they've brought in some faces and tactics from San Antonio. Shaq, are they really the San Antonio Spurs East, as we've heard in recent years?
Well, Coach Budenholzer was a former San Antonio Spurs assistant. They run a similar motion offense with spacing in the ball movement. They're not the Spurs yet because they don't have any players that can create ISO plays and get players other shots.
What I like about that team, Ernie, is every player on that team, just put their ego aside. They're not worried about the numbers, and winning is all cost, and winning is first. And when you see that in a team, then that is the hallmark of the San Antonio Spurs organization. Egos aside, winning first.
Atlanta, 4 All-Stars, and a trip to the
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Well, guys, they got swept in last year's series. And you know, that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Now here's Freak. Millsap a screen on Jack. Freak dishes to Millsap. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case,
Why is he open?
you can mark those up for him.
Young's shot is off. So it's the Hawks
now,
coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Seriously.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Now here is Jack, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Outside Jack. 5 on the clock. From about 16, and he nails the jumper.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dives for it.
What the fuck? I'm out.
Got a piece of it. Here's Millsap. The good-looking shot from the wing. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Lopez a screen. Johnson kicks to Lopez. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, to the inside. Outside for Korver. Gutierrez, the pass to Horford. Cannot hit. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
It's the Nets now. Jack dishes to Lopez. And Gutierrez pulls it down. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
Oh, flagrant.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. Now, here is Jack. Johnson outside. Screen by Young. Pass to Roberson. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And Jack, here we go. Goes through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Sucks.
The Hawks trailing. Now, Freak inside. That's good from Horford on the assist by Freak.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And Jack kicks to Young. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Horford sets a screen for Freak. Shoots off the screen. Horford, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lopez a screen. Johnson goes in. Can't hit from 12. Atlanta shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Korver.
There we go. Another assist. Thank you.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Jack kicks to Lopez. There's the screen. Johnson the screen. Tries a 3. Robertson can't hit. Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And a wide open look for Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Beyond the arc. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks trail by 3. Millsap a screen on Jack. Millsap misses.
Come on.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Great start for
and
him.
I'm down by 5.
4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Roberson. Johnson outside. Unloads from 13. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Hawks second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack.
No
Well,
clue
that never happened.
where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Brooklyn. Wright comes in for Joe Johnson. Splitters checked in for Atlanta. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. There's a screen by Hansbrough. With a floater, and he sinks the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Freak. To the paint, here's Ilyasova. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Roberson. The kick out to Wright. 5 on the clock. Here's Sloan. They get it back.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The feed to Robinson. He dishes it to Wright. Back to Robinson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Gutierrez. And it's Sloan with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Roberson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hawks shooting 40% here in the early stages. Now here's Freak. Splitter sets a screen. T kicks to Gutierrez. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Freak. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Teague, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position.
Man, I'm playing like shit.
Here's Sloan. Millsap covering. Johnson lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He picked up 10 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And, guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Nets was able to update me on the situation. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
Now, here's Teague. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Millsap a screen on Jack. Dishes to Horford. Off the pick. Connects. The jumper drops. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Outside Jack. Lopez a screen. Kicks to Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Teague. Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Down low, here's Millsap. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Millsap's got 6.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Screen by Young. The pass to Johnson. It's blocked. And here's Freak.
Oh, my God.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Millsap passes to Korver. Here's Horford. Good defensive work there by Young.
Damn, my pass is
They
the
really
wrong
depend
guy.
on him to
Fuck.
convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Johnson, a wide open look. Al Horford with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Freak with it. Millsap a screen on Jack. Millsap a screen. Gutierrez kicks to Millsap. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Freak. First in assists, 10th in steals. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
On defense, the Hawks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Jack dishes to Young, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The Hawks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season,
Announcer, you just jinxed
right
him.
around 74%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Atlanta again missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
All sorts of time. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 13. Pass to Young. Johnson kicks to Lopez. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now, Freak. He's got 6, and it's Korver in the corner. Drops in the tray. Korver's got 5.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now, here is Jack. Tight defense on him. Goes up at the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Cephalosha kicks to Gutierrez. Millsap a screen. Gutierrez, the pass to Millsap. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 11.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Johnson attacking. Tries from 10. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Feeds to Freak. Horford sets a screen for Freak. He's looking for Horford and finds him. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 6. It's stolen by Jack.
Come on.
Screen by Young, and Jack kicks to Johnson. Young outside. A shot by Jack, wide open, and just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Millsap a screen. Freak dishes to Millsap. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Brooklyn. And the first half.
Kevin, we have Brooklyn.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jack. 16 points and 2 steals.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then there's Roberson. Then there's Johnson. And it's Jack in at the 1 spot. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Millsap at the elbow. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's Jack. Lopez outside. Pass to Roberson. Screen by Young. And Roberson kicks to Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Now here's Freak. Horford with a screen on Jack. Here's Gutierrez. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Come on.
At one point, they led by 16. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. The dish to Robertson. Outside Jack. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Freak. He's got 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. He's got 8 points and a dozen assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Jack passes to Johnson. Sefolosha dishes to Freak. No luck. Jack with the defensive effort.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Johnson kicks to Lopez. Rejected by Gutierrez. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. For Brooklyn, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Millsap sets the pick for Freak. Inside. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Millsap.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Jack passes to Johnson. Back to Jack. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Freak with it. Now Jack defending to tie. Gutierrez's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Robertson dishes to Jack. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 5 assists in the game.
Damn it. I'm shooting 12% from the field.
It's still early on in the new basketball season for Atlanta. Here's where they sit in the NBA stats. Second in assists, second in fast break points. And they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
And let's go back to their assists for a second. When you're sharing the ball like they have, I think it really builds chemistry and trust. This is a group that really plays for each other.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Nets passing it around. Here's Lopez. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Millsap a screen on Jack. Here's Gutierrez. The shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Jack with it. Out defended by Freak. And Jack, here we go. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Sloan's checked in. Outside Jack. Lopez a screen. Johnson kicks to Sloan. That one falls coming off Johnson's feed. Here's Gutierrez. He's got 10. Millsap a screen on Jack. Gutierrez's shot is off.
God.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Johnson with it. Young, a screen on Millsap. Right wing. Here's Sloan. Off target from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Horford kicks to Gutierrez. Lays it up and banks it in. Gutierrez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sloan, guarded by Korver. Johnson attacking. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Sefolosha kicks to Gutierrez. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And stolen by Sefolosha. And here's the fast break. Sefolosha leading the way. Good. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Jack, here we go. Lopez. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Gutierrez's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Sloan. He feeds it to Jack. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Freak with it. Now Jack defending. Millsap a screen on Jack. Gutierrez the pass to Millsap. Korver kicks to Sefolosha. Just 5 on the clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Well, just take a look at what Horford's done tonight. He has 11 points.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Freak, and it's Sefolosha in at the 3.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Pass to right. Lopez a screen. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Wright sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From the wing, Lopez, no luck. Atlanta leading by 4. The feed to Sefolosha. He kicks it to Millsap. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Horford with a screen on Jack. Down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And that one misses. The Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Freak with it. Now Jack defending. Millsap a screen on Jack. It's Millsap with the drive. Here's Horford. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's gotten any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
Robertson dishes to Jack. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Millsap a screen, and Robinson comes to help. Dishes it to Horford. He's feeling it. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Robinson kicks to Robertson. Outside Jack takes the 3, and that one's good. Jack's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Kevin, that trip there was a good sign for him. He's been getting to the line often, but has been struggling to convert. That's more like it. For a free throw shooter of his caliber, it's really out of character to see him struggle like that.
Horford with a screen on Jack. Here's Gutierrez, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Hawks lead by 6. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Now Young. Back to Lopez. Puts it up from 15. No good from Jack.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Gutierrez's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here is Jack, guarded by Gutierrez. There's a screen by Robinson. And Jack, here we go. The putback, rebounded by Cephalosha. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Gutierrez. Jack with the rebound.
Oh, my God.
Jack's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Young. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Picked by Horford. Gutierrez kicks to Horford. He dishes it to Freak. Back to Horford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Horford's got 16 points here in the second half.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here is Jack. And it's sent back by Horford. They recover it. Good on the shot. 9 points for Robinson. The Hawks leading. And here's Freak. Horford with a screen on Jack. Here's Gutierrez. No luck. Jack with the defensive effort.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by the Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Horford the pass to Korver. Kicks it to Freak. Drops in the tray. Gutierrez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Screen by Young. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Freak with it. To the inside, Horford. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Roberson. Guarded by Korver. From 17 feet out, Young's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 7. There's the pass to Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Young left side. And stolen by Horford. Freak with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Gutierrez. Horford sets a screen for Freak. Young with the steal. Passes it to Lopez. Here's Roberson. Drills it from outside. Now Freak. Millsap sets the pick for Freak. Millsap a screen on Jack. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas Robinson. And it's Wright in for Andre Robertson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nets trail by 7. Here's Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gutierrez. Picked by Horford. Young with the steal.
Fuck.
Jack against Korver. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Johnson right side. Feeds to Young. And stolen by Cephalosha. Now here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. There's the pick. Back to Jack. And it's sent back by Horford. The 3. They get it back. Here's Lopez. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks leading by 7. And here's Freak. Millsap sets the pick for Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Lopez. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Horford.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Sefolosha dishes to Freak. Millsap a screen on Jack. Here's Gutierrez. Tries again, and Millsap with the layup. Millsap's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Lopez with another miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Freak. Nets trail by 13. Inside to halt the run, and two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Looking at the game for Lopez, 12 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster, but I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finishes.
Well,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Atlanta Hawks in their house, Phillips Arena. Looking at the Hawks, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential while others struggling out of the gate. Shaq, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
All right, let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. Didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever. I expected to win every time out.
Well, the reality is of it, you have 82 games. So if you get too high or too low in your little valleys or your peaks, you're going to be in big trouble. But every loss and every win does affect home court advantage if you're a veteran team trying to make the playoffs and trying to win it all. So you're thinking about every loss. If you're losing,
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
Kevin, this is really a great team. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to continue to play at this very high level. I mean, that's the makeup of this squad. Good character, tremendous talent, well coached. I mean, they very well could continue to play good basketball.
And no reason to think they won't. You summed it up very well there. From top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. I don't expect them to run into a whole lot of speed bumps.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Trey Burke is out there with Hood, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Freak. And the rejection by Favors. They get it back, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Atlanta on D, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Now here's Freak. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Picked by Horford. Gutierrez kicks to Horford. He used that pick to get in close. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Favors rejected by Millsap. Now Freak turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Millsap dishes to Freak. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Burke kicks to Gobert. Pass to Hayward. Jazz passing it around. Here's Favors. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Picked by Horford. Gutierrez kicks to Horford. Gobert with the block. Millsap passes to Horford, and that one is stuffed right through. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gobert the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward for the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Freak. Hayward dishes to Favors. The feed to Gobert. Clock at 4. Here's Hood. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Korver jacks up a 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Hayward gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And here's Freak after Gordon Hayward hitting the three. Millsap sets the pick for Freak. The dish to Millsap. And stolen by Hood. And Favors has it in the corner. And Gobert kicks to Burke. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Burke. Guarded by Korver. Got a hand on it. He dishes it to Freak. Millsap a screen. Back to Korver. Fires from deep. Good.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Burke kicks to Favors. He feeds it to Hayward. And here is Burke. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Freak with it, and stolen by Hayward. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good. Burke.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Freak. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz trail by 3. Burke kicks to Gobert. Feeds to Hood. The pass to Favors. No luck, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Cephalosha for 3. Offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The free throw drops for Al Horford. And he can't hit the second. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Burke following the basket by Freak. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Now here is Cephalosha looking for his first basket still in this one. Count that one.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Jazz trail by 8. Burke kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. Clock at 6. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hayward's got 5.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Atlanta. Lyles checked in for the Jazz. Burks comes in for Hood.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Burke, the pass to Favors. Can't connect from short range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Gutierrez's shot is off. Jazz trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Burke. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Burke's got his third basket of the night right there. Atlanta with the ball. Millsap dishes to Freak. Back to Millsap. Can't hit. And Utah the other way now.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Burks can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Here's Burke. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Picked by Horford. Here's Gutierrez. He's got 8. Horford sets a screen for Freak. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Atlanta, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. Atlanta making some changes. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The shot by Hayward, wide open. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He dropped in 24 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Now, here's Exum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now, here's Burks. Teague covering. Hayward's got space. Cans the shot from the wing. Hayward's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Check out the stats for Freak. He's got 11 points and also an assist.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hood checked in for Alec Burks, and it's Burke in for Exum. Burke kicks to Hayward. Passes it to Favors. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Hawks shooting 43% from the field. Teague, the pass to Gutierrez. Sinks the triple. Gutierrez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Burke dishes to Favors. Gobert the screen. Down low, Burke makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak.
What the?
15 points in the game. And now Utah, fast break. Burke with the ball. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. He kicks it to Favors from 11 feet away, and Gutierrez pulls it down. Gutierrez has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's slammed in by T.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Jazz have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Hawks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Atlanta with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Freak. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gutierrez has got 9 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Burke following the miss by Al Horford. Hood kicks to Burke. Gobert the screen for 3. Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trailing. Now Freak. 17 points in the game. Horford the pass to Korver. And here's Freak. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Hood dishes to Favors. Favors with the screen. Hayward on the wing. And again, it's Utah.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw good, Freak.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Hood. The dish to Burke. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Hayward outside. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Utah, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Favors. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, You look for every edge you can find.
Utah leading. Dishes it to Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feed. 14 points for Gordon Hayward.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Gutierrez. Atlanta again missing. Jazz leading by 3. Hayward outside. Puts up a 3. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Puts it up from 12. Favors. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. Atlanta making some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. Lyles checked in for Utah. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Freak with it. 20 points for him. Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak. Ilyasova can't hit.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Burke with it. Now defended by Korver. Hood gets the bucket.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
The Hawks trail by 3. Schroeder kicks to Gutierrez. Pass to Horford. And stolen by Favors. Here's Hayward. Can't get it to go. Korver with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Utah leading by 3. Kicks it to Hood. Here's Lyles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Atlanta with the ball. Schroeder passes to Gutierrez. Picked by Horford. Freak with it. Favors picks him up. Horford no luck.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Hayward from outside. Again, the miss by Hayward. The Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Freak. Picked by Horford. And
oh my
stolen by
God.
Favors. The feed to Hayward. The shot no good. Great D that time from Gutierrez. Schroeder kicks to Gutierrez. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Lyles. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. Here's Favors. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford. For Utah, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one falls for Favors.
Favors having a good one. He's got 8 points and also 3 nice steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Splitters checked in for the Hawks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. Then for the Jazz, Anthony Morrow's checked in for Hayward. Alec Burks comes in for Hood, and it's Exum in for Trey Burke. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Schroeder passes to Gutierrez. Splitter sets a screen. Gutierrez kicks to Splitter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
That free throw, no good. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Derek Favors.
Oh my God, I only got 3 assists.
And he's good on the second.
Usually have 10 by now.
Utah leading by 3. Here's Exum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Exum's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Splitter sets a screen. Burks with the double team. Splitter dishes to Freak. Splitter sets a screen. Gutierrez kicks to Splitter. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Exum passes to Lyles. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Exum kicks to Burks. Now the dish to Exum. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Atlanta. Gutierrez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Splitter sets a screen. Shot off the pick. Burks with the steal. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. There's the bucket. Good. Burks has got his first points of the game.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Exum following the basket by Freak. Now the pass to Lyles. He dishes it to Burks. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Schroeder. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gutierrez's shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Exum passes to Lyles. Feeds to Burks. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Hardaway gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Exum dishes to Ingles. To the paint. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Schroeder. 9-point game his last outing, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Dante Exum. The Hawks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That's good from Schroeder. Atlanta making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. 16 seconds left. And the first half comes.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the number 1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Hood, and it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets it to go. Millsap's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Jazz passing it around. Shot's good. 16 points for Gordon Hayward.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Now here's Freak. Horford sets a screen for Freak. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
90 seconds now into the second half. Millsap sets the pick for Freak. And it's Millsap, that time on the assist by Freak. And it's 6 points for Millsap.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Burke kicks to Favors. Now here's Burke, covered by Gutierrez. Back to Favors. The shot is off. Korver with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading by 3. Millsap sets the pick for Freak to the middle, off the pick, and Millsap slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Passes to Gobert. He feeds it to Hayward. He kicks to Burke. Favors against Millsap. Favors passes to Burke. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Horford. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. Cephalosha misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Hayward goes in. Cephalosha with the steal. They're running. Here's Korver. Finished off the break. Korver's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to...
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. The second thing he got into with them regarded getting the ball into the post, saying, quote, "The passing lanes will be open for us. We have to use that to our advantage and get the ball inside." Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Hayward dishes to Gobert. Pass to Burke. Gobert the screen. Shot to stop the drought. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And a wide open look for Freak. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Hayward. 16 points for him. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. That one a little long.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Gutierrez
Oh.
Dishes it to Horford. Cephalosha kicks to Gutierrez. Misses from short range.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Hayward outside. This one for three. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And that's now 19 points for Gordon Hayward.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Picked by Horford. Gutierrez kicks to Horford. Gobert with the block.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Now Burke. He's got 11. There's the feed to Hood. Favors with the screen. Millsap with the double team. Hayward kicks to Hood. Gobert with a screen on Korver. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hood.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And here's Freak. He has 30. Gobert with the block.
Oh, come on. Stop getting blocked.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Gutierrez. It's deflected. Outside Korver. Horford trying to free himself up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Paul Millsap picks one up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Yeah, and the Hawks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Favors. Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Burke.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Exum with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Atlanta making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Horford. And it's Ilyasova in for Paul Millsap. And Utah with a change here, too. Morrow's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Gobert. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. The Hawks leading by 6. Gutierrez, the pass to Teague. There's the dish to Freak. Inside. Here's Splitter. Rebounded by the Jazz. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Morrow kicks to Exum. 11 feet away, and the shot falls short this time.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And here's Exum. After Kyle Korver hitting the three, Exum dishes to Burks. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks leading. Gutierrez, the pass to Korver. Feeds it to Freak. Splitter sets a screen for Freak. Off the screen, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Millsap a screen. Gutierrez kicks to Millsap. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Gobert. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Atlanta leading by 8. Freak with it. Now defended by Hayward. Shot from 12. Wow, way off on that one. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop. And that's 15 points for Trey Burke. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Freak. To the middle. That's good from Horford on the assist by Freak. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Burke dishes to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Gutierrez. And Hayward gets it to go.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Jazz trail by 6. Fires the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Korver's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gutierrez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak. Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Favors. Here's Hood. Guarded by Korver. Gobert the screen. Hayward outside. 5 to shoot. Burke. Another miss by Utah.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 9. Favors at the elbow. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Picked by Horford. Favors brings the double, and it's Korver in the corner. Here's Horford. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayward kicks to Burke. Outside, Favors. Inside, Millsap with the steal. Here's Gutierrez. Millsap a screen. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 14 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Now here's Burke, defended by Gutierrez. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And the free throw, no good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Count the bucket. 24 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And stolen by Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. That's good. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead for Atlanta. They've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Picked by Horford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Burke kicks to Favors. And the pass to Hood. Gobert, the screen. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Hood.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Gutierrez kicks to Millsap, and he gets it to go. Millsap's got 6 here in this quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Burke, the pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around, and that one's good. 19 points for Trey Burke.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Favors with the screen. Burke dishes to Gobert. Passes it to Burke. And stolen by Horford. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Cephalosha's running. Here's Millsap. And Hayward with the block. Fires for 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now, here's Burke. Defense right on him. And now it's Cephalosha running. He can go all the way. That's good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Jazz trail by 10. Now Burke. Here's Hood. To the paint. And that one's good. Burke. Burke's got 21 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And here's Freak to the paint. Here's Horford. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Utah's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Burke with it. Out defended by Freak. Hayward outside. Millsap with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Gobert. And that's 12 points for Derek Favors. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Freak. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these...
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin.
And that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille.
You guys have a real streak going now. Can you keep it up?
I hope so. But we can't be thinking about that. We just got to keep playing our game, keep doing what coach is asking, and the streak will take care of itself. Listen, I don't want to jinx things any more than we already have, so next question, please.
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
Nah, we were all working hard out there. The ball just bounced my way a few extra times tonight. No need to read any more into that. Sheesh. Next question, please.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. All right, I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.